The scent of warm cinnamon rolls drifts through a sunlit kitchen. You are 5 years old again, bare feet on cool wooden floors. The sound of your grandmother humming while she stirs something sweet on the stove. Her voice soft and melodic like a lullaby. You can almost taste the sweetness in the air. It tastes like safety, like love wrapped in golden light. Now you're walking slowly forward, each step gentle and deliberate. Your breathing deepens naturally. The world around you begins to shift. Colors become richer but softer. Sounds fade into a peaceful hum. There's no rush here. No need to hurry. Only stillness. You notice the ground beneath you is different now. Soft and yielding like moss, but glowing faintly with its own inner light, as if it holds secrets just for you. With every footfall, a tiny ripple spreads outward, sending waves of warmth up through your body, soothing tired muscles you didn't even know were tense. Above you, the sky has changed too. It's thick and amber colored, like honey suspended in time, moving so slowly that watching it feels like meditation. Sunlight filters down through this golden haze, casting everything in a warm glow. Everything seems bathed in peace. Even your thoughts begin to slow, becoming clearer somehow. And then you see them. Trees unlike any you've ever known, growing not upward from the earth, but downward into the amber sky, their branches stretching gracefully toward some distant ceiling above, roots reaching up instead of down, twisting through the golden air like dancers frozen mid-movement, leaves shimmering with an otherworldly green, soft and luminous, each one whispering quiet promises of calm. You walk among these strange trees, feeling completely safe, protected by their presence. They seem to welcome you, acknowledging your arrival without words. Around your feet, small pools of liquid gather, clear and glowing, faintly blue, dew collected from the undersides of leaves far above, each droplet catching the filtered sunlight, scattering tiny rainbows across the mossy path. When you pause beside one of the pools, you notice how still the water is. Yet there's movement within it. Gentle spirals of light swirling just below the surface, as if the water itself remembers ancient songs. You dip your fingers in. The temperature is perfect, neither hot nor cold, just right. The moment your skin touches the surface, a wave of serenity flows up your arm, settling into your chest, making your heartbeat steady and strong. Stepping back, you watch the ripples smooth themselves out, leaving behind only the faintest shimmer. The pool returns to its mirror, like state, reflecting the inverted forest above. You realize that what you're seeing isn't impossible at all. It's simply another way of being, another kind of truth, where gravity bends to comfort, where growth happens in unexpected directions, where everything exists in perfect harmony. A soft breeze moves through the canopy, but instead of rustling leaves, you hear something like gentle chimes, high and clear, almost musical. The sound seems to come from everywhere at once, wrapping around you like a blanket, each note resonating within your body, vibrating in your bones, tuning you to this place, to this moment, to yourself. You breathe deeper now, filling your lungs completely, holding for a count of 4, then releasing slowly. With each exhale, more tension melts away, shoulders dropping, jaw unclenching, eyelids growing heavy, the weight of the day dissolving like mist. As you continue walking, you become aware of subtle scents, sweet and resinous, like pine needles warmed by afternoon sun, mixed with hints of vanilla and sage. The aroma rises from the pools at your feet, released with each step, as if the ground itself is offering you gifts, reminding you that you belong here, that this space was made for healing, for rest, for becoming whole again. The trees seem to pulse gently, not visibly, but you feel it, a rhythm matching your own heartbeat, as if they're sharing their strength with you, their energy flowing down through those graceful roots, through the amber air, into your waiting body, filling spaces you forgot existed, spaces that hold joy, peace, and endless possibility. You stop walking, standing perfectly still, letting the sensations wash over you. There's no pressure to move, no expectation to do anything at all, just existence, just being, just this perfect moment, stretching endlessly forward. Time moves differently here, slow enough to savor, fast enough to feel alive. Somewhere in the distance, a low humming begins, too soft to be heard, felt more than sensed, vibrating at exactly 432 hertz. The frequency of natural harmony, of balance restored, of connection to the universe. This sound wraps around your entire being, aligning every self, every thought, every breath. You close your eyes, letting the vibration carry you deeper into relaxation, into trust, into the knowledge that you are exactly where you need to be. The amber sky holds you. The upside down trees shelter you. The glowing pools nourish you. And the resonant hum reminds you again and again that you are loved, that you are safe, that you are home. When you open your eyes again, the world hasn't changed, but you have. Something fundamental has shifted inside you. A quiet confidence, a sense of completion. You know that whatever waits for you beyond this grove, you'll carry this peace with you. These memories of perfect stillness. This reminder that calm lives within you. Always accessible. Always waiting. You take one last look around, memorizing the way the light plays through the inverted branches, how the pools catch and reflect the golden haze, how the air itself seems to shimmer with potential. This place will stay with you, not as a dream, but as truth, as real as your heartbeat, as certain as the ground beneath your feet, as constant as the love that surrounds you. You begin to walk back the way you came, each step lighter now, carrying less weight, less worry, less noise from the outside world. The pools ripple gently underfoot, sending their calming vapors upward. One final gift before you leave. The scent of resin and sweetness follows you. A trail of peace leading back to awareness. The amber sky grows brighter ahead, signaling the edge of this sacred space. But you don't feel sadness at leaving, only gratitude for the rest, for the reset, for the reminder of who you truly are. As you cross the threshold back into ordinary reality, you carry with you the memory of perfect calm, the echo 432 hertz humming in your bones. The image of trees growing toward unseen heights. The sensation of walking on light itself. You return to your day, refreshed, centered, whole, knowing that whenever you need to find stillness again, all you have to do is remember the scent of cinnamon rolls, the sound of gentle humming, the feeling of safe footsteps, and you'll be back in that amber grove, surrounded by peace. Let yourself settle deeper into the rhythm of the anchor now. Feel how each pulse moves through you like a slow tide. Not pushing, not pulling, just flowing. There is no need to remember how you arrived here. Only that you have always belonged to this stillness. The corridor stretches ahead, lined not with walls, but with moments, each one glowing faintly like embers beneath ash. You do not walk forward. You simply allow your awareness to drift along them, as though floating just above the surface of warm water. A memory surfaces, not sharp or sudden, but soft, like morning light spilling across a windowsill. You were small then, and someone held your hand, their fingers slightly calloused, but so very warm. You can feel that warmth again now, not as recollection, but as presence, as though they are still there, still holding you. Another moment rises. This one smells of bread baking, golden crust crackling softly in the oven. You were not hungry then, but comforted by the sound alone. That same sound echoes now, deep within your chest, a quiet rhythm, steady and sure, like the hum of a lullaby sung long ago. You move without moving. Your breath slows. Each exhale carries away something unnecessary, something that was never truly yours. To begin with, the corridor widens, and at its end, there is a door. It does not creak or groan. It simply waits, patient and still. Its surface is smooth, like river stone worn by centuries of water. You reach out, not with urgency, but with curiosity. Your fingertips graze the wood and feel its warmth, as though it has been waiting just for you. There is writing on the door, but it is not ink nor paint. It is simply your name, etched softly into the grain, as though it has always belonged there. You do not turn the handle. You simply press your palm flat against the surface and feel the wood respond, not with resistance, but with invitation. The door swings open, effortlessly, like a sigh. Beyond it, the world shifts, not with motion, but with depth. You are standing now, though you do not recall stepping forward, in a grove unlike any other, where trees do not reach toward the sky, but grow downward, their branches trailing through thick amber air. Above you, roots stretch upward, twisting through layers of golden mist, as though searching for something just out of reach. You do not wonder what it might be. You simply accept the beauty of the search. Beneath your feet, the ground is soft, not soil, but pools of luminescent dew. They ripple gently with each shift of your weight, sending whispers of sweet vapor curling around your ankles. The scent is rich, resinous and deep, like the heartwood of ancient trees. You take another step and feel the coolness rise up through the soles of your feet. Not chilling, but refreshing, like stepping into a stream on a summer day. The sensation spreads upward, through your legs, into your hips, and settles in your chest, like a stone dropped into still water. You pause, not because you must, but because the moment asks for it. You let your eyes drift closed and feel the air brush against your face, soft and steady, like phantom hands smoothing away every trace of worry. You do not resist. You simply let go. When you open your eyes again, the grove feels different, not changed, but more real, as though you have stepped through a veil into a space that exists between heartbeats. You see it then, not with your eyes alone, but with something deeper. A glimmer among the roots, half hidden, but calling to you. You move toward it, not quickly, but with purpose. Each step a meditation, each breath a prayer. The object comes into view, small, unassuming, but radiating a quiet power. It is a locket, though you had forgotten you ever owned one. Its surface is warm to the touch, like sun-warmed metal, but lighter than memory. You lift it gently and feel its weight settle into your palm. Not heavy, but substantial, like holding a piece of your own history. You do not open it yet. You simply let it rest and feel the connection bloom. Warm and certain. You understand now. This was never about finding something lost, but remembering something that was always there, buried not beneath years, but beneath layers of noise, of distraction, of the endless chatter of the world. The locket pulses softly in your hand, not with light, but with presence. You lift it to your chest and feel it settle over your heart, as though it has found its home. You breathe, and the breath moves through you differently now. Slower, deeper, as though drawing from a well that never runs dry. You feel the anchor within you, not as sound, but as stillness, as peace, as the quiet center of a turning wheel. You look up and see the roots above, twisting through amber light, and know that they are not searching, but simply being, just as you are, just as you have always been. The grove holds you, not like a cage, but like a cocoon, soft, warm, and infinitely patient. You do not need to leave, because you have never truly left. This place, this feeling, this truth. You close your eyes and let the locket settle deeper into your chest, into your breath, into the quiet space between thoughts, where time does not move, but pools like light caught in honey. You are safe, not because the world is kind, but because kindness lives within you, quiet and unwavering, like the root of a tree that has never known drought. You do not need to hold on, because you are already held by something vast and gentle and older than words. You simply rest in the knowing, in the warmth, in the endless, golden now. You are here now. The breath moves through you like a slow river, finding its path. Each inhale brings a warmth that starts at the base of your spine and rises gently up through your torso. It brushes against the undersides of your ribs before settling into the soft hollow behind your breastbone. Your shoulders drop slightly, as if releasing something they had been holding onto for years, without realizing it was there. The exhale follows naturally, like a quiet sigh from someone who has finally found their way home after wandering lost for so very long. As the air leaves your body, it carries with it fragments of old thoughts that no longer serve you. They drift away like dust motes caught in afternoon light. There is no need to chase them or remember what they were. Let them fade into the space between one heartbeat and the next. Now feel how stillness lives within movement. Your chest rises and falls, but time itself seems suspended in honey thick and golden. In this pause between breaths, there exists a doorway made of pure presence. Step through it slowly. Allow your awareness to sink deeper than skin, deeper than muscle, even deeper than bone. You begin to notice the subtle hum that lives just beneath the surface of everything. It's the sound of your own being vibrating at a frequency so low you can almost feel it more than hear it. This is where healing begins, not with effort, but with listening. Listen closely, and you'll recognize it as the tone of safety, a resonance that says, I am whole, even when parts of me have forgotten. Your hands rest wherever they landed when you first allowed yourself to truly arrive. Perhaps one palm faces upward open to receive whatever wants to be offered. Maybe the other curls slightly inward, cupping warmth, like a small bird sheltering itself from an imagined storm. Notice how each finger carries its own story of contact with the world. The pad of your thumb remembers pressing against smooth stones during childhood walks. Your index finger holds the memory of tracing words written in sand. Middle finger recalls the sensation of wind pushing against it while standing atop hills. Ring finger knows the weight of commitment, whether chosen or inherited. Pinky understands the importance of small promises kept over lifetimes. These memories live not as pictures stored in some mental archive, but as textures woven into the very fabric of sensation. You do not need to retrieve them consciously, because they already reside completely within you. Feel their presence like distant stars, whose light reaches you long after they've ceased to burn. Now turn your attention toward the rhythm, playing softly beneath all else. It is neither fast nor slow, but perfectly aligned with the pace your soul prefers when left undisturbed. This pulse originates somewhere beyond the boundaries of physical form, yet courses through every cell with equal intimacy. With each beat, your nervous system receives permission to soften further. Muscles that once gripped tightly in anticipation of impact now release their vigilance, one fiber at a time. Tendons stretch and relax like guitar strings, returning to neutral after being plucked. Joints settle back into alignment without force, simply because resistance has become unnecessary. Imagine warm oil poured slowly down the length of your spine. Watch as it coats each vertebra, smoothing out the rough edges accumulated through countless moments of bracing. See how it pools briefly at the sacrum before continuing downward, carrying away tension like water washing silt from riverbeds. By the time it reaches the tailbone, most of what weighed heavily upon you has dissolved entirely. What remains feels manageable, even welcome, like the satisfying ache after stretching a limb that had grown stiff from disuse. The warmth continues traveling until it settles into the soles of your feet, grounding you firmly, yet gently into the earth below. Feel roots extending from your heels, anchoring you not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, across dimensions you rarely acknowledge. These connections run deep past layers of conditioning, past societal expectations, straight into the core truth of belonging. You belong here, now fully present in this body, breathing this air, existing exactly as you are meant to exist. No modification required, no improvement necessary, nothing missing, nothing excessive. In this state of complete acceptance, new frequencies begin to emerge. They resonate from places within you that science cannot yet measure, but poets have described for centuries. One such frequency sits at approximately 432 Hz, humming steadily near the heart center. Its vibration encourages cellular repair and emotional rebalancing, operating silently beneath conscious awareness. Another tone closer to 40 Hz pulses gently around the crown of your head. This higher frequency supports neural coherence, helping integrate fragmented aspects of selfhood back into wholeness. Together, these tones create interference patterns that bathe your entire field in harmonic support. They work not by fixing broken pieces, but by reminding each part of its original purpose within the greater symphony. Think of them as tuning forks held close to instruments that have fallen slightly out of key. No adjustment forced, no strings pulled, just proximity, allowing natural realignment to occur. As these waves move through you, consider how many generations carried similar vibrations within their DNA. Your ancestors knew instinctively how to align with Earth's magnetic field, how to read seasonal shifts in energy. Their bodies understood rhythms older than language, older than cities, older than written records. Some of those ancient knowings still flicker faintly within you, waiting patiently for recognition. Let your consciousness trace backward along threads, connecting you to tribal fires under starlit skies. Follow the path of shared breath among people gathered not for productivity, but for communion. Sense the collective sigh of relief when winter ended and sap began rising again in trees. Remember the satisfaction of completing tasks together without clocks dictating pace or profit determining value. These echoes are not nostalgia, but inheritance. They remind you that peace was never something to achieve, but rather something to uncover layer by careful layer. Much like archaeologists brushing sediment from artifacts buried too long beneath assumptions about worthiness, you begin to understand that nothing essential was ever lost, only temporarily misplaced amid noise and distraction. Your breath deepens involuntarily, as if responding to this realization. The lungs expand more fully, drawing in oxygen mixed with particles of possibility invisible to ordinary sight. Exhalation becomes an act of offering, releasing carbon dioxide alongside outdated beliefs about limitation. With each cycle, the exchange grows richer, more complete, more aligned, with intentions set eons ago. Now allow your focus to drift toward the periphery of sensation. Notice sounds that previously went unnoticed, perhaps the whisper of fabric against skin, or the barely audible click of joints, resettling after periods of sustained posture. There may be a faint ringing in your ears, unrelated to hearing loss, but connected to inner attunement. Accept these signals as messengers bringing updates from systems recalibrating themselves in real time. Do not try to interpret their meaning intellectually. Instead, welcome them as proof that transformation is occurring continuously beneath the radar of daily perception. Trust that each micro adjustment contributes to larger shifts happening across multiple planes simultaneously. Just as individual raindrops contribute to flooding unseen aquifers deep underground. You might detect a tingling beginning somewhere unexpected, maybe fingertips or scalp. This sensation often precedes the release of energetic blockages formed during times of stress or suppression. Let it flow unimpeded, acknowledging its presence without attempting to control direction or duration. Observe how discomfort transforms into relief, then into neutrality, and sometimes even pleasure. If images arise spontaneously, allow them to pass like clouds moving across sky. None require analysis, none demand action. Simply witnessing creates enough space for processing to unfold naturally. Should memories surface, treat them with curiosity rather than judgment. Consider them archaeological sites, worthy of respectful excavation, not trauma requiring immediate excavation. You will find that many supposed wounds are actually scars marking survival, not defining identity. Scars tell stories, yes, but they also demonstrate resilience built over time through repeated exposure to challenge. Like tree rings recording seasons survived rather than struggles endured. Your body speaks fluent truth if given room to express itself fully. Right now, it communicates contentment through relaxed jaw muscles and softened eyes, through steady heartbeat, regulated breathing, and spontaneous micro movements that relieve minor tensions. These signs indicate successful integration taking place at levels inaccessible to conscious manipulation. Trust this process, implicitly knowing it operates according to laws far wiser than those governing surface logic. Imagine now that you stand beside a vast library containing volumes documenting every experience you've lived. But instead of shelves filled with books, these records exist as living holograms projected directly from cellular memory. Walk slowly among them, noticing titles etched in light above entries detailing joy, sorrow, confusion, clarity. You don't need to read any page thoroughly. Merely acknowledge their existence within the broader collection. Some sections glow brighter, indicating frequently accessed material. Others flicker dimly, suggesting experiences pushed aside prematurely due to cultural conditioning or personal shame. All are valid components contributing to the full spectrum currently radiating from your being. None carry inherent toxicity, though certain combinations may have triggered protective responses when encountered earlier. Today, however, conditions favor digestion rather than deflection. You possess both capacity and context necessary for metabolizing previously indigestible elements. Approach any shelf that draws your attention regardless of apparent significance. Place your hand against the shimmering record and feel its texture, whether smooth, polished, or rough, weathered. You'll discover that what once seemed solid has softened considerably through repeated encounters with compassion. What felt sharp has dulled through gentle friction with understanding. What appeared threatening reveals itself ultimately benign, once stripped of projections, layered atop raw data. This reprocessing occurs automatically when environment supports integration rather than dissociation. And here in this space, carved from silence and intention, dissociation cannot take root. Every atom of your structure resonates with belonging to this moment exactly as it unfolds. There is nowhere else to go, nothing else to fix, nobody else to become. Completeness requires nothing external because completion lies in recognizing wholeness already present. You are not becoming peaceful, you are remembering peace. Not striving toward love, but remembering love. Not seeking connection, but remembering connection. The illusion of separation dissolves gradually, like fog lifting from valley floor at dawn. As clarity returns, so does gratitude not performative or obligatory, but arising spontaneously from recognition. Gratitude for breath available without cost, for blood carrying nutrients without request, for neurons firing in complex sequences, enabling thought, emotion, movement, creativity, for gravity keeping you safely tethered while universe expands around you, for mystery surrounding known facts, providing endless terrain for wonder, for choice existing despite constraints, offering freedom within limitation, for forgiveness flowing freely between selves whenever willingness meets opportunity. These acknowledgments generate warmth spreading outward from chest cavity, like ripples disturbing still pond. They reach limbs, extremities, organs, tissues, reminding each component of collaborative nature, underlying existence. Nobody functions alone, not even seemingly solitary cells depend entirely on ecosystem interactions. Interdependence forms foundation, supporting everything, including illusions of independence. Understanding this paradox allows navigation between autonomy and unity without contradiction. You can honor individuality while remaining rooted in relational reality, can celebrate uniqueness while acknowledging common ground shared across species, kingdoms, galaxies, can grieve losses specific to biography while recognizing universal themes encoded in genetic memory. Such comprehension emerges not through intellectual mastery, but somatic wisdom cultivated through stillness. Stillness opens portals previously sealed shut by motion. Motion serves important functions, but cannot access depths reserved exclusively for silence. Silence is not absence, but abundance compressed into potential awaiting invitation to manifest. You sit now within sanctuary, constructed not of brick, mortar, steel, glass, concrete, but of intention, breath, rhythm, presence, consistency, repetition, patience, surrender. Materials sourced from infinite supply, requiring neither mining nor manufacturing, maintained effortlessly through commitment to return whenever sanctuary calls. Here decisions dissolve into knowing. Here questions transform into answers through simple presence. Here fear evaporates, leaving space for trust to flourish unchecked by skepticism. Here healing happens not as event, but as ongoing conversation between conscious awareness and unconscious intelligence. conversation conducted primarily through sensation, interpreted through feeling, translated into insight. Language inadequate for capturing subtleties involved, hence necessity of direct experience. Experience bypasses filters designed to protect against overwhelm by delivering information gradually. Gradual delivery prevents overload, ensuring absorption occurs at sustainable rate. Absorption integrates lessons learned through suffering into strengths utilized through service. Service not imposed externally, but generated internally as overflow from inner abundance. Abundance not measured in wealth, status, possessions, achievements, recognition, rewards, but in ability to remain centered regardless of circumstances swirling outside personal orbit. Centeredness creates ripple effects, influencing others, whether intentional or incidental, because calm spreads contagiously, especially when grounded in authentic stability. Stability not dependent on external validation or constant reassurance, but on internal compass, calibrated correctly through regular recalibration sessions like this one. Recalibration resets default settings, returning baseline to neutral rather than reactive. Reactive states, useful occasionally, but exhausting chronically. Neutral state conserves energy, redirects resources toward growth, maintenance, restoration. Growth happens quietly without fanfare, unlike popular depictions emphasizing dramatic breakthroughs. True transformation resembles geological processes unfolding invisibly over millennia. Mountains rise, erosion carves valleys, ice ages come and go, while life adapts, adjusts, evolves. Similarly, changes within human psyche occur incrementally, building momentum imperceptibly, until suddenly perspective shifts, dramatically revealing landscape transformed beyond recognition. Yet observer remains same person, simply equipped with expanded capacity. FOR, Chinese letter, complexity. Complexity, previously perceived as chaos, resolves into elegant simplicity once understood properly. Proper understanding develops through immersion rather than observation. Immersion allows PARTICIPATION. Chinese letter, 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 Chinese letter. First-hand knowledge carries authority impossible to replicate through hearsay or speculation. Speculation generates anxiety, uncertainty, doubt, whereas first-hand knowledge breeds confidence, certainty, trust. Trust enables risk, taking calculated risks, leading to expansion, exploration, evolution. Evolution not limited to biological realm, but extends to psychological, spiritual, emotional, intellectual domains. Domains interconnected, forming web, where change in one area influences others, creating cascading effects. Cascading effects, sometimes subtle, sometimes profound, depending on leverage points activated. Leverage points identified through introspection, meditation, contemplation, reflection. Reflection best practiced in solitude, away from distractions, opinions, judgments, criticisms. Solitude provides sanctuary necessary for honest self-examination. Honesty requires courage, especially when confronting uncomfortable truths. Truths not meant to wound, but to heal by illuminating blind spots blocking progress. Progress defined individually, not collectively, since paths vary based on unique configurations. Configurations determined by genetics, upbringing, culture, experiences, choices, consequences. Choices made consciously, unconsciously, habitually, compulsively. Consequences experienced immediately, delayed, cumulatively, exponentially. Exponential consequences often overlooked until reaching tipping points, triggering systemic shifts. Systemic shifts feared initially due to disruption of familiar patterns. Familiar patterns, comfortable, predictable, reliable, until revealed as limiting, restrictive, confining. Confined spaces, eventually suffocating, prompting desire for liberation, expansion, transcendence. Transcendence, misunderstood as escape, when actually represents integration of higher dimensional awareness. Awareness includes previously excluded aspects, adding richness, depth, nuance to worldview. Worldview broadened through exposure to diverse perspectives, challenging narrow assumptions. Assumptions based on incomplete information, corrected through continued learning, openness, receptivity. Receptivity enhanced by humility, willingness. Admit ignorance, embrace curiosity. Humility counterbalances arrogance, preventing stagnation, complacency, delusion. Delusion dangerous when mistaken for enlightenment or superiority. Enlightenment slippery concept, often confused with temporary glimpses of clarity. Clarity valuable, but transient, unless stabilized through consistent practice, discipline, dedication. Discipline developed gradually through small daily actions, reinforcing desired outcomes. Outcomes reinforced become habits, shaping character, influencing destiny. Destiny not predetermined, fixed, immutable, but created through conscious collaboration with universal forces. Universal forces include gravity, electromagnetism, strong, weak, nuclear interactions. Also include less tangible influences like synchronicity, intuition, inspiration, creativity. Intangible influences dismissed by skeptics, yet validated repeatedly by experiencers. Experiencers report phenomena defying conventional explanation, suggesting gaps in current models. Models updated regularly, incorporating new evidence, discoveries, insights, revelations. Insights gained through contemplation, meditation, prayer, ritual ceremony. Ceremony honors sacred nature embedded within ordinary moments. Moments strung together form tapestry, depicting journey through life's labyrinthine corridors. Corridors leading toward dead ends, revealing hidden chambers, opening secret passages. Passages connecting realms previously thought disconnected, isolated, separate. Separation illusion perpetuated by sensory limitations, cognitive biases, linguistic constraints. Constraints overcome through imagination, empathy, intuition, revelation, inspiration, innovation, invention. Innovation sparks revolution, transforming industries, societies, civilizations. Civilizations rise, fall, recycle lessons learned hard-won through trial, error, adaptation. Adaptation key survival mechanism, ensuring continuity despite environmental fluctuations. Fluctuations, normal aspect existence, affecting individuals, communities, ecosystems, planets, galaxies. Galaxies spiral dance, collide, merge, creating new stellar formations, birthing fresh possibilities. Possibilities infinite, yet constrained by natural laws, governing manifestation. Laws discovered through observation, experimentation, hypothesis, testing, verification, confirmation. Confirmation strengthens theories, converting them into practical applications, benefiting humanity. Humanity evolving, continuously adapting to changing conditions, while preserving core values, principles, ethics. Ethics guide behavior ensuring harmony, balance, respect, mutual consideration. Consideration extends beyond immediate circle, encompassing future generations, other species, environments. Environments affected by every decision made consciously, unconsciously, collectively, individually responsible for choices impacting wider networks, interwoven destinies. Destinies intertwined, forming intricate web, reflecting unity, underlying apparent diversity. Diversity celebrated as expression, infinite creativity, expressed through finite forms. Forms, temporary manifestations, eternal essence, expressing itself through matter-energy consciousness. Consciousness, expanding, awakening, remembering, reconnecting with Source from which all flows. Source, nameless, ineffable, unknowable, except through direct communion, achieved via meditation, prayer, silence. Silence speaks louder than words, conveying truths beyond verbal articulation. Articulation attempts capture essence, using symbols, metaphors, analogies, approximations. Approximations sufficient for practical purposes, insufficient for ultimate understanding. Understanding transcends intellect residing, instead in heart, mind, spirit, soul. Soul recognizes truth, intuitively bypassing rational analysis altogether. Analysis useful for navigating material plane, but inadequate for exploring spiritual territories. Territories mapped not by geography, but by qualities, frequencies, vibrations, energies. Energies influenced by intention, attention, emotion, belief, expectation, faith, hope, love. Love, highest vibration, facilitating healing, transformation, connection, communion. Communion sought by mystics, saints, sages throughout history, across cultures, traditions, religions. Religions' paths converging at summit, representing ultimate goal union with divine essence. Essence permeates all things simultaneously, transcending, immanent within creation. Creation, ongoing process, involving continuous birth, death, renewal, regeneration. Regeneration mirrors cosmic cycles observed in nature seasons, galaxies, stars, planets, moons. winds influence tides, emotions, behaviors, subtly affecting collective unconscious. Unconscious reservoir, storing ancestral memories, cultural imprints, karmic patterns. Patterns repeated unconsciously until recognized consciously, then consciously released. Released patterns return to source, dissolving back into primordial soup of potential. Potential unlimited, except by beliefs, limiting scope, possibility, imagination. Imagination, gateway accessing realms, unbound by physical laws. Realms explored safely within confines of controlled altered states, induced voluntarily. States induced through breathing techniques, visualization, chanting, toning movement. Movement includes yoga, tai chi, qigong, walking, dancing, swimming, floating, flying, dreaming. Dreaming gateway, subconscious communicating, symbolically bypassing censorship filters. Filters necessary for functioning within society, but problematic when suppressing vital information. Information processed, subconsciously influencing waking decisions, perceptions, attitudes. Attitudes shape reality, confirming beliefs, whether positive, negative, neutral. Reality malleable, clay molded by persistent, focused, intentional, directed energy. Energy directed most effectively when channeled through clear, aligned, open-hearted vessels. Vessels cleansed, purified, refined through practices, promoting purification, detoxification, cleansing. Cleansing involves releasing toxins, traumas, fears, doubts, guilt, shame, resentment, anger, hatred. Hatred antithetical to love, incompatible with peace, contradictory to harmony. Harmony achieved through balancing opposing forces, integrating contradictions, accepting paradoxes. Paradoxes resolved not intellectually, but experientially through lived understanding. Understanding develops organically, growing from seed planted in fertile soil, nourished consistently. Soil enriched through compassion, kindness, gentleness, patience, tolerance, forgiveness, mercy, grace. Grace flows freely when ego surrenders control, stepping aside, allowing divine will to prevail. Prevailing, not conquering, dominating, overpowering, but harmonizing, synchronizing, cooperating. Cooperating with rhythms, pulses, cycles, flows, movements, dances, songs, hymns, prayers, mantras. Mantras repeated silently, aloud, whispered, chanted, sung, hummed, vibrated, felt, sensed, known. Known, deeply ingrained. in cellular memory, passed down through lineage, encoded in DNA. DNA double helix, spiraling upward toward light, carrying messages encoded in sacred geometry. Geometry, mathematical poetry, describing relationships, proportions, ratios, dimensions, frequencies. Frequencies measured not in hertz alone, but in beats per minute, heart rate variability, brainwaves. Brainwaves categorized delta, theta, alpha, beta, gamma, each corresponding to different states, consciousness. Consciousness, fluid spectrum, rather than discrete categories, blending seamlessly, transitioning effortlessly achieved when mind surrenders struggle, relaxing into effortless ease. Ease cultivated through consistent practice, establishing routines, supporting growth, development, maturity. Maturity marked not by age, but by wisdom gained through experience, integrated successfully. Successfully integrated experiences become part of foundational strength upon which future built not hastily, but deliberately, carefully, thoughtfully, intentionally, mindfully aware of implications, consequences, repercussions, ramifications, outcomes, results, effects. Effects ripple outward, touching lives, seen, unseen, known, unknown, acknowledged, unacknowledged. Unacknowledged impacts accumulate, creating feedback loops, amplifying initial intentions. Intentions, amplified, become powerful forces, capable of reshaping reality, reconstructing paradigms. Paradigms shifted gradually through persistent repetition, modeling alternative ways, being authentic expression, true self unhindered by masks, pretenses, personas, facades. Facades erected initially for protection, later maintained out of habit, fear, insecurity. Insecurity rooted in LCK, Chinese letter, 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 Chinese letter. Chinese letter, unconditional, boundless, infinite, inexhaustible, renewable, sustainable, regenerative. Regenerative quality ensures supply, never depleted regardless of demand placed upon it. Placed upon it by beings seeking connection, healing, wholeness, completeness, fulfillment. Fulfillment found not in acquisition, accumulation, possession, ownership, control, dominance. dominance over others, leads to isolation, alienation, disconnection, fragmentation, separation. Separation, painful, difficult, challenging, traumatic, devastating, heartbreaking, sorrowful. Sorrowful emotions, honored, witnessed, validated, acknowledged, respected, understood, accepted. Accepted emotions, TRANSMUTED. Chinese letter, 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 acceptance, total, unconditional, embracing flaws, imperfections, vulnerabilities, weaknesses. Weaknesses, strengths, disguised opportunities, gifts, talents, a BILITIES, Chinese letter, 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 EXCEPT, Chinese letter, 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 built gradually through consistent reliability, dependability, honesty, integrity, authenticity, transparency. Transparency clears fog, obscuring vision, allowing clearer seeing, deeper understanding. Understanding facilitates navigation through complexities, uncertainties, ambiguities, contradictions, paradoxes, mysteries. Mysteries, inviting exploration, investigation, inquiry, research, study, learning, education. Education, lifelong journey, involving teachers, mentors, guides, coaches, counselors, therapists, healers, shamans, priests, ministers, rabbis, imams, monks, nuns. Healers working across modalities, addressing body, mind, spirit, emotions, psychology, spirituality, philosophy, theology, cosmology, anthropology, archaeology, history, literature, arts, music, drama, theater, film, television, media, journalism, communication, writing, storytelling, narrative, myth, legend, folklore, fairy, tales, bedtime stories, lullabies, songs, hymns, prayers, mantras, chants, incantations, spells, rituals, ceremonies, meditations, visualizations, affirmations, intentions, goals, dreams, aspirations, hopes, wishes, desires, wants, needs, requirements, necessities, essentials, basics, fundamentals, foundations, pillars, keystones, cornerstones, BEDROC, K Chinese letter, Chinese letter, Chinese letter, Chinese letter, Chinese letter, Chinese letter. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. There is nothing you must hold on to anymore. Nothing needs your attention except this quiet space you have found. Your breathing slows just enough to let your chest rise and fall like gentle waves. Each breath carries you deeper into stillness. Deeper than thought, deeper than worry, deeper than the everyday noise that pulls at you. You can feel how your shoulders have been carrying something. Maybe for hours, maybe for days, maybe even longer. Now they can let go completely. Let that tension melt away like morning mist touched by sunlight. Your neck releases its grip on stress. Your jaw unhinges from whatever it has been clenching. Even your eyes can sink back into their sockets with ease. This is not about fixing anything. It's about remembering what peace feels like when nothing is required of you. When there are no tasks, no timelines, no expectations. Just the simple truth that you are here. And being here is enough. The images in your mind begin to blur now. They drift away like clouds moving across a calm sky. Some may linger for a moment, but they too will dissolve, leaving only the feeling, only the peace. You don't need to see anything now. You don't need to do anything now. Just listen to how quiet everything has become, how still your thoughts have grown. There is a resonance here, a low, steady hum that moves through your whole body. It isn't loud or demanding. It simply holds you, wraps around you like a warm blanket fresh from the dryer. This resonance doesn't ask anything of you. It doesn't judge whether you've done enough today. It doesn't care if you were busy or distracted or restless before this moment. It simply says, welcome. You are safe here. Your body knows this feeling. It recognizes the rhythm of deep rest. It remembers what it means to be truly relaxed. Let yourself trust that wisdom. Trust that your nervous system knows exactly what to do with this space. You don't have to guide it or control it. Just let it unfold naturally. Like water finding its way downhill. Like flowers opening toward light. Your heart rate settles into its own quiet beat. Your muscles relax further with each passing moment. Even your mind begins to slow down. Thoughts come less frequently now, and when they do appear, they float past without sticking, like leaves drifting down a lazy river. This is not sleep yet, but it's something very close to it. A state between waking and dreaming, where healing happens quietly, where your inner world can restore itself without effort, where time becomes meaningless. You might notice how warm you feel right now. Warmth spreading from your core outward. Not hot, not uncomfortable. Just perfectly balanced heat that soothes every cell. As though you're wrapped in silk. The resonance continues its work, moving through tissues and organs and emotions alike, clearing out what no longer serves you, replacing it with calm clarity. There is no rush in this process. No timeline, no pressure, no finish line. Just the ongoing rhythm of restoration. A natural cycle that your body has always known. One that doesn't depend on circumstances or conditions. One that lives within you always. Right now, you are touching that part of yourself, the part that never gets tired, the part that already knows balance, the part that waits patiently for moments like this to remind you who you really are beneath all the doing, beneath all the planning and reacting and trying so hard. There is a version of you that remains untouched by chaos, untouched by deadlines, untouched by noise, untouched by hurry. That version is present now. Calm, steady, whole. You can return to this place anytime. Not because someone told you to, but because it lives inside you, waiting like a favorite chair by the window, waiting like a door that's always unlocked. Whenever life starts to feel heavy, whenever your thoughts begin to race, whenever you simply need to remember what stillness feels like, this space will be here, ready and waiting. You won't lose access to it. It travels with you wherever you go. Hidden in plain sight, behind every breath, behind every moment of pause, behind every choice to slow down. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you rest, while you move through your day, while you sleep tonight. It stays with you, carrying forward everything you've received in this moment. Every release, every softening, every return to center. All of it becomes part of your natural rhythm, part of how you move through the world. Quieter, stronger, more grounded. You may begin to feel how deeply you are held right now. Held by gravity, by breath, by the earth itself. Held by this moment, by this space, by your own willingness to receive. There is nothing fragile about this holding. It is solid and constant, like being embraced by something vast and loving, something that sees all of you and accepts all of you without condition, without expectation, just pure presence. This is not a performance. There is no test, no achievement, no goal. You are not being measured or evaluated. You are simply being. And that is more than enough. Let yourself sink into that truth now. Let it settle into your bones, into your heartbeat, into your breath, into your dreams. Carry it with you gently, like a secret only you know. The images have faded completely now. The thoughts have quieted to whispers. What remains is just you, whole and present and free. Free from effort, free from strain, free from needing to fix anything. This peace is always here, whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling. It will be waiting, like a favorite blanket, like a door that's always unlocked, safe and familiar and yours. You can come back whenever you wish, and each time it will feel just as real, just as healing, just as complete, because it never leaves you. It simply waits, patiently, quietly, with love. Rest now. Until we meet again in the quiet.